Less than a week out from the midterm elections, and we're getting a better idea of where voters stand on several races and issues. One of the biggest takeaways from this year's University of Arkansas Fulbright poll, the push to legalize recreational marijuana in this state now faces an uphill battle. The poll shows a drastic dip in support for legalizing cannabis compared to what other polls said back in September. According to this snapshot, about 60% oppose the measure. Another recent poll also showed Issue 4's support losing steam. We're also getting a better idea of where voters stand on Issue 2, which, if approved, would make it harder for ballot measures like Issue 4 to pass in Arkansas. According to the poll, the state stands very divided on that issue.
Now, those numbers come as people look at how Issue 2 could affect future elections, and more immediately, the push to legalize recreational marijuana. THV 11's Jalissa Garza breaks down both sides of the issue and the impact it could have going forward.
What Issue 2 does is it strikes at a fundamental part of our Constitution.
Kwame Abdul-Bey with the Arkansas Public Policy Panel says they're against Issue 2. And the reason? Because they believe it would hurt Arkansans instead of help.
It makes it more difficult for the people to be able to exert their power.
Those for the issue say the opposite.
Actually, it gives Arkansans more power to defeat bad ideas at the ballot box.
State Representative David Ray of Maumelle sponsored the proposed amendment. He says big changes should be decided by a larger majority, and he thinks changes to the Constitution are really big and should be treated as such.
The process by which voters or citizens can put issues on the ballot, that isn't changed at all by Issue 2. The only thing Issue 2 would change is the threshold for passage.
The Public Policy Panel does not have an official position on Issue 4, but Abdul-Bey says if Issue 2 passes, it can impact other issues like the push to legalize recreational marijuana.
If Issue 2 passes and Issue 4 passes, then the articulated defects in Issue 4 will be so much harder to rectify in the future.
Jerry Cox with the Family Council Action Committee is against legalizing marijuana and agrees, saying in part, the current situation favors the backers of recreational marijuana because they could pass the marijuana amendment with a simple majority vote, and those who might want to change or repeal it in years to come would have to get over 60% of a statewide vote. Meanwhile, Ray says if Issue 2 does pass, it wouldn't impact issues on the ballot right now.
It would only go into effect 2 years from now in 2024 with future amendments and issues that go on the ballot.
In Little Rock, Jalissa Garza, THV 11 News.
We invite you to join us Tuesday night for comprehensive coverage. Things kick off with our Wake Up Central team at 4:30 in the morning and continue through the day until the polls close and races are called. Download our THV 11 app right now, available on your phone and Roku devices. Plus, if you're out tonight, there's still about an hour left in early voting. Polling times and ballot measures are all available right now on THV11.com. Just text the word VOTE to 501-376-1111 and we'll send you the link straight to your phone. We've got a breakdown of races and candidates that you can check out before you head to the polls.